Howdy sports fans, are you good? Good. Originally conceived as an action-heavy Resident Evil title, Capcom's demon-fighting Devil May Cry has risen above its humble beginnings to become a massive franchise all its own. Boasting 6 games across 2 decades, even with a 6-year hiatus between the 2 most recent entries, Devil May Cry has grown into one of the biggest action series in modern gaming. Offering iconic characters, some ridiculously fun one-liners, and some of the most absurdly inventive action scenes in gaming history, the Devil May Cry series is an unforgettable part of Capcom as a developer and publisher. So to celebrate Devil May Cry, we've ranked every game in the series from worst to best, with another Devil May Cry game no doubt in the works thanks to the massive success of the 5th game. Here are the games that have filled our Dark Souls with light and those that haven't. Number 6, and you probably saw this coming, Devil May Cry 2. The notable black sheep of the franchise, Devil May Cry 2's rushed development and subsequent refocusing by Capcom saw disastrous results. With fewer puzzles, giant empty environments, and some embarrassingly bad new characters, Devil May Cry 2 is seen almost unanimously as not just a poor follow-up to its predecessor, but a total failure of a sequel. Between never-mentioned-again protagonist Lucia and literal mustache-twirling villain Arius, DMC2 is a notoriously tepid, uninteresting, and largely pointless game as far as the rest of the franchise is concerned. Oh, and everyone was wearing Diesel-branded clothes for some reason? I don't know. One of only 2 games that die-hard fans can skip entirely to keep up with the series' admittedly batshit mythos. Devil May Cry 2 is easily the weakest and most unnecessary game attached to the Devil May Cry name. Number 5, Devil May Cry 4. Please do not boo us. Wait a minute. While Devil May Cry 4 originally arrived as a bit of a revelation for the series, focusing on not just a new character but a totally new gameplay style, it's let down so badly by its meandering, retreading second half that it loses much of the goodwill it earns on the front half along the way. Introducing new protagonist Nero, Devil May Cry 4 saw the young whippersnapper utilising a new gauntlet-style weapon with an older Dante set as the villain. Though the two naturally end up working together before the end of the game, Dante's middling sections and lack of new content occasionally make the game feel half-baked and a bit unsure of itself. Adding to that, most of the new characters were pretty forgettable additions that did little to forward the series' mythology, making much of the game a missed, if still enjoyable, opportunity. The very first multi-platform DMC game at the time, Devil May Cry 4 is still worth checking out, even despite its flaws and somewhat iffy pacing. Number 4, DMC, Devil May Cry. Yep, we're dying on this hill. Tell our families we love them. The only game in the Devil May Cry series to be outsourced to another developer, DMC Devil May Cry was made by Heavenly Blade and Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice developer Ninja Theory. While the new look and rebooted mythology of DMC drew some raised eyebrows from longtime fans, the tighter action more than made up for those changes. A daring, if not initially well-received new take on the Devil May Cry franchise, DMC offered a more flexible and free-flowing style of combat that was both welcoming to newbies as well as being worthwhile for series veterans. It may have ultimately failed as a reboot, but that's more down to core fan response than it is an indication of the game's quality. Even those only invested in Devil May Cry storyline, seriously who are you, could skip this game and still keep up with the main plot of the series. DMC Devil May Cry is regularly featured for next to nothing in sales, and is well worth scooping up for that reason alone. Just try to ignore the try-hard storyline scribbled in some teenager's angst journal and just enjoy the action. Number 3, Devil May Cry 1. The first entry in Capcom's air-juggling, sword-spinning, double-pistol blasting series kicked off the Devil May Cry franchise with enough attitude for 3 games combined. Dante's cocky attitude and a multitude of kick-ass moves made him instantly iconic and memorable. You have to wonder how many PlayStation 2's Devil May Cry and Dante sold on their own. Though the very first game may not hold up as well in comparison to some of the series' later entries, it's still an absolutely solid action game. Striking a tone somewhere between action comedy and fantasy horror, Devil May Cry was instantly its own beast and was a huge success as a result. Yeah, it contains some awfully silly moments, including one of the funniest line deliveries in gaming history.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
But Devil May Cry still more than earns its place in series history, as much for its sheer personality as its amazing fun factor. Number 2, Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening. Yep, now we're on to the really good stuff. Devil May Cry 3 is one of the all-time greats when it comes to action games, offering 4 new styles of fighting that Dante can switch between on the fly and an insanely challenging campaign. Devil May Cry 3 set the golden standard for action games during the PS2 era. Set as a prequel, a very popular and unnecessary trend at the time, to the original game, Devil May Cry 3 sees Dante facing off against his brother and main series antagonist, Virgil. DMC3 also introduced fan favourite Lady and offered some of the best, most challenging boss fights of the entire franchise. It also introduced the world to Arkham the Jester, the big clown dickhead. A true triumph for Capcom and the Devil May Cry series as a whole, DMC3 would absolutely be the crowning jewel of this amazing franchise were it not for the most recent entry. And here it is at number 1, Devil May Cry 5. Like Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, Devil May Cry 5 was a long-awaited sequel that didn't just quench the thirst of longtime fans, but also garnered the series a new following of younger fans. With state-of-the-art graphics, I mean seriously, look at Dante's stubble sometime, that thing is beautiful. And gameplay powered by the RE engine, Devil May Cry 5 also offered players not just 2, but 3 playable characters. Alongside series mainstays Dante and Nero, the all-new character V was introduced. Though he appeared slow and even slightly sickly, V's gothic design and low-key demeanour saw him offsetting the standard cocky Devil May Cry style of protagonist wonderfully, offering some stages designed with each character in mind and others where you could make your choice between the 3. Devil May Cry 5 didn't just give players a bigger, more robust game than any other entry in the series, it also gave them more variety than ever. Easily the best game in the Devil May Cry franchise and arguably among the best games Capcom has ever made, Devil May Cry 5 is an absolute triumph and well among the greatest action games ever made. But where do they go from here? Well, that's anyone's guess, but here's hoping it's not another 6 years until we see Dante and co again. So there you go then, our ranking for the best and worst Devil May Cry games over the last 20 years. Agree, disagree with our picks? Be sure to let us know down in the comments below. While you're there, give it a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.